Most folks, when they think of Algeria, if they think of Algeria at all, they picture something out of Lawrence of Arabia, a harsh sun beating down on an endless desert, maybe a camel or two. And while that image isn't entirely wrong, it's about as complete a picture as the one you get of America from watching Baywatch. See, Algeria is a land of contrasts. Yeah, it's got the Sahara, vast and unforgiving as it's always been. But it's also got mountains that would make a Swiss postcard weep, cities buzzing with a chaotic energy all their own, and a history so deep, so layered, it makes your head spin. We're going to spend some time in this place, get a little dust under our fingernails, maybe haggle over some mint tea. We'll break bread with the locals, hear their stories, and maybe, just maybe, we'll come out the other side understanding this place a little bit better. Or at least we'll have one hell of a time trying. The air is thinner up here, crisp and clean. You can feel it in your lungs, this sense of being closer to something bigger than yourself. The Atlas Mountains, a jagged spine running through North Africa, are a world away from the desert plains below. Goats graze precariously on near vertical slopes, their bells echoing through the valleys. We're on the trail now, boots crunching on the rocky path. The sun is high, but a cool breeze whispers through the pines. This is Berber country, home to a people as tough and unforgiving as the land itself. For centuries, they've navigated these treacherous passes, guarding their secrets and traditions from outsiders. We reach a summit and the view steals your breath. Below, the world unfolds in a panorama of greens and browns, valleys carved by ancient rivers, villages clinging to hillsides like stubborn wildflowers. It's a sight that makes you feel small and insignificant, yet strangely connected to something ancient and powerful. As the sun begins its descent, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, we find ourselves in a small village, perched precariously on a cliff face. The locals, weathered faces etched with the stories of generations, welcome us with open arms and steaming glasses of mint tea. It's sweet and strong, the perfect antidote to a day spent battling the mountain. Stepping through the arched gateway of Bey's palace is like stepping back in time. Gone is the hustle and bustle of modern Algeria. Here, within these cool, tiled courtyards, a sense of hushed elegance prevails. Sunlight filters through intricate latticework, casting geometric patterns on the marble floors. Fountains gurgle softly, their rhythm unchanged for centuries. This was once the seat of power, the home of the Ottoman rulers who held sway over this land. The air is thick with the ghosts of pashas and concubines, of lavish feasts and whispered intrigues. You can almost hear the strum of ouds, the rhythmic beat of drums, the murmur of conversations in languages long forgotten. We wander through opulent chambers, each one a testament to the wealth and artistry of a bygone era. Intricate mosaics adorn the walls, depicting scenes of hunting parties and courtly life. The ceilings, high and vaulted, are works of art in themselves, painted with vibrant colors and intricate designs. But beneath the surface beauty, there's a darker undercurrent. This palace, a symbol of power and opulence, was also a place of confinement and intrigue. Behind the gilded cages, whispers of rebellion were plotted, and the fate of nations was decided. The Palace of the Dey stands as a silent witness to Algeria's turbulent past. Perched high above the city of Algiers, it's a sprawling complex of courtyards and chambers, a labyrinthine testament to a fading empire. Here, the Deys, rulers of Algiers during the Ottoman reign, held court and commanded their fleets. The air is heavy with history, the walls whispering tales of corsairs and conquests, of diplomacy and defiance. We walk through chambers that once echoed with the clatter of scimitars and the murmur of diplomatic negotiations. The view from the terraces is breathtaking, a sweeping panorama of the city and the sparkling Mediterranean beyond. But even in its faded grandeur, the Palace of the Dey can't escape the shadow of its past. This was a place of both immense power and crushing defeat. It was from these very halls that the Dey launched his ships, challenging the might of empires. And it was here, in the face of overwhelming force, that he ultimately surrendered. Today, the palace stands as a reminder of the fleeting nature of power, a poignant symbol of a bygone era. As we wander through its echoing halls, we can't help but feel a sense of melancholy, a recognition of the inevitable passage of time and the fall of even the mightiest empires. Stepping into the Museum of Modern Arts in Algiers is like diving into a kaleidoscope of color and creativity. Gone are the muted tones of history. Here, vibrant canvases explode with life, sculptures twist and turn in defiance of gravity, and installations challenge our very perceptions of art itself. This is Algeria's voice, shouting its presence to the world. Not the Algeria of ancient empires or colonial struggles, but the Algeria of today, a nation grappling with its identity in a rapidly changing world. The artists showcased here aren't afraid to confront difficult questions: identity, politics, social justice. Their work's a reflection of the complexities of modern Algerian society. We wander through galleries, each one a portal into a different artist's vision. Some works are abstract, a riot of color and form that speaks to the soul. Others are starkly realistic, capturing the everyday struggles and triumphs of ordinary Algerians, but all of them share a raw energy, a passion that leaps from the canvas and grabs you by the throat. The Museum of Modern Arts isn't just a repository of art, it's a living, breathing testament to Algeria's creative spirit, a place where the past and present collide in a vibrant explosion of color, form, and ideas. The National Museum of Arts is a treasure trove, a vast repository of Algeria's artistic heritage. From ancient mosaics to delicate calligraphy, from imposing Roman statues to intricate Berber jewelry, the museum offers a captivating journey through millennia of artistic expression. We wander through galleries filled with artifacts that span centuries. Each piece whispers a story of empires that rose and fell, of cultures that clashed and blended, of artists who poured their souls into their creations. We marvel at the intricate details of Roman mosaics, the vibrant colors of Ottoman ceramics, the delicate brushstrokes of miniature paintings. In the hushed halls of the museum, the past comes alive. We're transported back to a time when camels plodded across the Sahara laden with silks and spices, when Berber tribes roamed the mountains, and when Ottoman corsairs ruled the waves. The National Museum of Arts is more than just a collection of artifacts. It's a testament to the enduring spirit of Algerian artistry, a celebration of the rich tapestry of cultures that have shaped this land. So that's Algeria, or at least a tiny sliver of it. A taste, if you will. We've barely scratched the surface of this place, this land of contradictions and complexities. We've seen the remnants of empires, the echoes of revolutions, the quiet dignity of a people determined to forge their own path. We've shared meals with strangers who became friends, listened to stories told in languages we barely understood, and felt the weight of history on our shoulders. We've walked through ancient ruins, marveled at the vastness of the Sahara, and stood in awe of the towering Atlas Mountains. And through it all, we've been reminded that the world is a vast and wondrous place, full of surprises and contradictions, and that the best way to experience it is with an open mind, a curious spirit, and a willingness to embrace the unknown.